discuss our topic today. Let us pray the Dominican blessing. In the name of Father, Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen.
May God the Father bless us.
May God the Son lead us.
May God the Holy Spirit enlighten us
And give us eyes to see with,
ears to hear with,
hands to do the work of God with,
Feet to walk with,
and mouth to preach the word of salvation.
and may the angel of peace
watch over us, and lead us at last
with a rich gift to the kingdom. Amen.
Amen. In the name of Father, Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen. Okay, so information management. Title itself, you manage information. So ano mga pag-aaralan natin dito? What is the importance of information management? Saan ba natin ina-apply yung information management when it comes to the IT industry? You as an IT experts, saang part ba natin ina-apply yung information management? So let's discuss some concepts first, the basics, fundamentals of information management. Let's start off with information systems, or they usually called IS. IS stands for Information System. Hindi po international school. Pagka IT, pag sinabing IS, Information System. So what is the use of information system, purpose, and value? Define first system. What is a system? So it says there that system is an interrelated set of components that function together to achieve an outcome. It consists of three major components: the input, process, the output. Himay-himayin natin. Nakikita yung aking PowerPoint, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So sabi niya, system are set of components. It's a group, set, collection of components. Pwedeng iba't ibang unit yan, iba't ibang component, pero collection siya, isa sang set. And it needs to be, kailangan yung set mong yun ay interrelated, connected sa isa't isa. May kinalaman sa isa't isa. Anong ginagawa ng components na yon? Each unit, each component dapat mag-function. So they function together to achieve an outcome. Meron silang purpose, meron silang output. When it comes to system, ano ba yung pumapasok sa isip nyo pag sinabing system?
Computer, ma'am.
Computer system. What else? Hindi masyadong technical. Solar system. Ano pa bang system?
Government system.
Government system. GSIS. System. System. System unit, ma'am. System. Ano pa? SMS, short messaging system. Pwede ring respiratory system, nervous system, o ibang SMS pala yun, student management system. Malinaw. Asyumera kasi si ma'am eh. So, student management system daw. Oh, pare-parehong system yan. In a sense, kunwari, start tayo sa pinakamalayo, nervous system or respiratory system. Bakit kaya tinawag na system yun? Respiratory system is composed of interrelated set of components. Ano yung mga components niya? You have the mouth, you have the lungs, you have your nose. Yung component, each component may sarili siyang function. Breathe in, breathe out, mouth, you breathe in, breathe out. Lungs, siya yung nagpo-process or nagko-convert ng oxygen to carbon monoxide, kanya-kanyang function. But they function together. Your nose, mouth function, and the lungs function together for the human being to breathe. Correct? So it defines, it satisfies the definition, interrelated set of components function together to achieve an outcome. It is a system. So ganun din sa pinakamalapit na system naman, magbibigay sila ng student management system, enrollment system, hindi pa kayo masyadong familiar dyan, I believe. Let's start with computer system. Pag sinabing computer system, it is composed of what are the usual components? Binubuo ng
System unit.
unit,
Keyboard, mouse.
board, mouse. Ano pa?
Monitor.
Operating system, ma'am.
Ano? Patrick?
Operating system.
May operating system. Ano pa? Yun lang ba yung computer components of computer system? Board, mouse, unit, system unit, monitor,
Power supply.
External hard drives.
hard drives, hard disk.
Yung lamesa, ma'am, na paglalagyan ng computer.
Sige, push mo yan, Rodsen. Tapos, operating system. Okay. In overview, masyado kasi specific yung components nyo. In overview, or in general, your computer system is composed of, anong tawag doon sa mga monitor? Hardware. Yun yung tawag dun sa tangible parts. Ano ba yung iba pang components aside from hardware? Software. You have the OS, you have the utility software, you have the application software. Yun lang ba yung component in a computer system? You already have the hardware, you have already the software. Okay na ba yung computer?
Yung gagamit, ma'am.
Yung gagamit, anong tawag doon? Peopleware, user, yung gagamit, yung user. Sige, Tupperware. Push mo yung Tupperware. Peopleware, or minsan tinatawag na liveware. Ito yung user or yung mga taong gumagamit. So these are the three major components plus storage. Actually, storage is sa hardware. So yun, major components that consist the computer system. So kanya-kanyang function, kanya-kanyang purpose yung components, pero isa lang yung outcome or they work together to produce an outcome. It's a computer system. Kapag government system, real life, government system, ano bang meron doon? Sa government system, iba-ibang, anong tawag doon? Ahensya. Department. So meron tayong for environment, meron tayong ahensya para sa education, meron para sa health, finances, foreign affairs, iba-iba siya, public works and highways, kanya-kanyang function. Pero lahat na yon, they work together para i-sustain yung progress ng Pilipinas. Government system. Mas malapit naman sa IT. Sige na nga, ma'am. Student, enrollment system niya. Enrollment system. So this is, kapag nag-enroll kayo So aside from the definition na interrelated set of components, kapag meron kang specific unit, meron kang specific component, department, meron na siyang naka-assign na function, and ginagawa niya yung function niya or yung part niya, so nagkakaroon tayo ng sistema. Ibig sabihin, may proseso, may tamang paraan, may sistema. So it goes hand in hand. System as a unit, as a group of component, and system as a description, as an attribute, systematize, organize. Pero pareho lang. And information system kasi, we consider the three major components. Ano yung major components daw niya? Sa isang information system, meron kang input, process, and output. Ganun din sa computer system. You consider the three major components in computer system. You have input, process, output. So, or tinatawag natin IPO. So, you will learn more about IPO. Why is it important to observe IPO in information system? In systems. So let's define now information system. Proper definition, information system is a collection of interrelated components. Since IS is also a system, therefore this is a collection of pareho lang, interrelated components pa rin siya. Pero ano naman ginagawa ng information system? Collect, process, store, provided information. So your IS collects information, captures information, it processes information, it stores the information, retrieves information if needed to complete what? A business task. That's the function. Because in businesses, information is money. Bakit? Ano ba yung bakit nasabi ni ma'am na information is money? School. Ano yung information na importante sa school business? Ano yung kino-consider nyo?
Tuition.
Yes, Ronsen?
Tuition.
Tuition? O may tuition fee? Manggagaling sa
amin.
sa students. So your student information, your student records, therefore, is important for the business task. Kung walang estudyante, walang student records, o walang profit yung business. Lipat tayo. Sa grocery, ano yung importanteng information?
Resibo po, ma'am.
Resibo. Yung
Price.
Value ng product.
Okay. Value ng product, price, therefore, product information. Yun yung kino-consider natin or importante sa business task. If hindi tama yung product information mo, hindi mali yung pricing, hindi mo alam yung prices, that will affect your business. Pwedeng malugi kasi hindi tama yung prices na alam mo. So hindi lang dito pag sinabi kong sa school, hindi lang student yung kino-consider yung information, iba pa yan. Example lang yon. Sa grocery, hindi lang product information kino-consider nyo. Mayroon pang iba pang information na kailangan to complete a business task. And also, in information system, we consider the following. When we create, gumagawa daw tayo ng information system. We develop an information system. Paano po dine-develop yung information system? We will answer that. But in development or in developing information system, we consider the work practice ng business. Say like, Oh, merong grocery. Huwag na tayong lumayo. May grocery. Ano yung consider nating work practice? Paano yung proseso ng pagbebenta? Paano yung
Di-display.
computation ng sales? Paano yung computation ng VAT? Paano yung computation ng discount if may discount? Paano yung computation ng wholesale sa tingi? Work practice. Information, ano yung mga information na kailangan consider? Sabi nyo, product information. Ano pa yung iba pang information? Pwede, kailangan malaman din natin yung supplier information. Alin-alin yung mga products na kukunin natin from supplier A. Ano yung mga products na kukunin natin kay supplier B? Ano yung usual wait time bago ma-deliver kay supplier A? Pag ba umorder ako kay supplier B, mas mabilis ba siya dumating? Iba't ibang klaseng information. If meron kayong customer like yung grocery mo, may membership like SNR, you have to keep the records of your customer. You have to keep the information of your customer. People. Sino yung mga people that is involved in the business task? Sa grocery, sino yung mga people na kino-consider natin? You have the cashier.
The
You have
owner.
the manager. Yes, Rainier?
Owner, ma'am.
The owner, the manager,
Customer.
customer, if may customer, if meron kang tao para dun sa warehouse, your inventory clerk or your inventory manager, sila yung people na i-consider mo kasi sila yung gagamit ng system. Sa kanila manggagaling yung proseso or yung mga information or yung data mo. So work practice, information people, and ito na, information technology. Sabi natin, we are creating information system. Paano ko nag-create ng information system? Now, upon your study, check nyo yung work practice, kinolect nyo yung information, nag-interview kayo ng people. Sige, drawing ka pa, Marco. With the given data na nag-gather natin, anong information technology ang gagamitin natin? When it comes to information technology, dalawang kino-consider natin. IT tayo, alam niyo yung information technology. So ano yung hardware at saka ano yung software? Grocery pa rin tayo. Ano yung mga hardware na kino-consider ninyo para dun sa setting or sa grocery system? Pwede meron kang PC, yes, Rainier?
Barcode.
Barcode reader. Okay. Ano ba yung barcode reader mo? Gun, flatbed, yung scanner, PC ba yung gagamitin mo? Laptop, tablet. Anong technology? Anong hardware? Software. Meron ka ng hardware. Anong software yung gagamitin mo?
Excel.
Ano yon?
Excel po.
Excel. Pwede kang gumamit ng Excel as your software. Ano pa?
Word. MS Word.
Gamit ka ng calculator para sa sales. Gamit ka ng MS Word para sa records. Software pa rin yun. The question is, after you identify the hardware and the software, tapos i-combine mo yan with work practice information and considering the people that you will be using, dapat itong apat na to mag-work together para magkaroon ka ng isang information system. Anong gagawin ng information system na yon? Your software, hardware should be able to collect the information, product information, supplier information, customer information, and other information. Process, ano yung mga process? Process sales, compute tax, compute discounts, consider records yung mga return, Paano kung damage yung product, expired yung product, what is the process, store information. So dapat kung ang benta mo ngayon sa Toyo is 10 pesos per bote, dapat bukas 10 pesos pa rin kasi nakastore yung information mo. Hindi siya pa bago-bago unless i-update mo yung information, dun pa lang mababago yung price niya. Pero since nag-i-store tayo, consistent, nagkakaroon ng consistency. And provide information, nare-retrieve natin. So kung pwede nating store yung information, pwede nating i-retrieve yung information. Say like yung grocery, meron siyang customer. So yung customer ngayon, meron siyang membership. Yung customer, ipapakita lang niya yung card niya. Nung in-input mo yung customer ID, andun na lahat ng customer information. Tapos yung transaction, mare-record dun sa account ni customer. So yan ang lahat ng yan, dapat kayang gawin ng information system mo. So ang information system pala, pag sinabing system, hindi lang pala siya software. Hindi lang pala siya yung pinoprogram natin. Kino-consider natin lahat. Software, hardware, the process, policies and procedures, standard operating procedures, your information, relevant data, related data, usable data, and considering the people, your future users. Lahat yan bubuo ng isang information system. Following? Next. What are the reasons for the need of an information system? So ang common nyo na lang kasi nakikita is the software, the enrollment software, the web-based software, the system, web-based system. Yun lang yung nakikita nyo. Pero you have to consider ano pa yung iba pang aspects, di ba? So what are the needs kung bakit kailangan natin gumawa ng information system? Why businesses use information system? Bakit sa information system umiikot ang trabaho ng IT? Kasi ito yung usually natin dine-develop. Usually, we develop information system. We create information system for businesses. And what's the reason or why is there a need for that? First, growing size of the organization and the number of competitors. So, ang business industry, perpetual yan. Laging may mga business. Kahit anong type of business, andyan yan. Pwedeng magsara yung business, pwedeng may bagong bukas na business, pero yung type of business pare-pareho lang. Merong kang hospital, merong kang hotel, merong sales, merong school. Lahat yun, profitable business, business organization. And for each type of business organization, there's a number of competitors. And of course, with that, ang common knowledge ng tao, technology is progress. If you compare to milk tea, kunwari, milk tea shop, yung isa naka-Wi-Fi or available ang Wi-Fi, yung isa hindi. Of course, ang pinapatronize ng mga milk tea lovers is nandun sa naka-Wi-Fi because we equate technology as progress. Mas bongga to kasi naka-Wi-Fi. Ganun yung perception natin. So, if a business organization uses information system, therefore, that equates to nag-grow yung business. Booming yung business natin. Next reason, growing ability of computers to process large amount of data with great speed. If you compare the technology existing today, if you compare the computers that we have today from the computers from 10 years ago, 20 years ago, mas may ability to store information, process a large amount of information or data at a acceptable speed or reliable speed yung mga computers natin today. Dati, 10 years ago, limited lang yung pwede nating i-save. MB lang, hindi pa giga-giga yung pinag-uusapan nun. Kaya hindi ka pwedeng mag-download. Why? Pag mag-download ka ng isang kanta, abutin ka ng isang araw. Ngayon, isang kanta, 3 minutes lang. Wala pang 1 minute. Kasi yung speed and the amount of data to being processed, mas kaya nang i-process ni computer ngayon. So dahil with that feature, dahil kaya na ni computer o lahat na ng information ng isang business, nilalagay na natin sa computer. Kaya naman, yung ibang business, they go paperless. Wala nang kailangang i-fill up na papel. Wala nang kailangan i-print na papel. Lahat ng kailangan na information nasa computer lang. Tap, 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 click, click, click. Andyan na. Enrolled ka na po. Tapos na po yung payment mo, sir. Nagawa na po. Hindi ko na po kailangan magsulat, mag-record sa logbook. Nasa computer na. Check nyo na po yung deposit nyo online. Natapos na po yung process. Kasi, that's the ability of computer. Number 3, dramatic increase in volumes of data generated. Same lang with number 2. We can process large amount. We can produce output large volume of output data. You can store volumes of information. Advances in communication technology to permit faster data transmission. So with the latest technology or the current technology, it's easier to transfer one data to another data. If walang technology, yung patient information from laboratory, kailangan pang dalhin papunta sa another department. Kailangan mo pang lumipat ng building para sa billing. Ganun sila mag-transfer ng information without technology. Pero with the help of networking, with the current technology, upload mo lang, download, save mo sa database, makikita na niya yung, kahit na sa kabilang building pa yan, makikita niya yung information. Data transmission. Increase in pace of business transactions. So, with the growing business organization, the speed of computers, mas napapabilis natin yung business transaction. Kung dati kailangan pang pumila, if you consider the manual transaction, pumipila ka. Why? Because one transaction requires 20 minutes. At least 20 minutes sa bawat transaction. Bakit? Ano ba ginagawa sa 20 minutes? Fini-fill up yung information, chine-check yung information, tina-type para maging official, ina-update yung logbook, yung record book, tapos tatutakan para official, 20 minutes. Pero kung hindi manual, we're computerized, encode, click, 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 save, save, save. Yung 20 minutes transaction time mo naging 5 minutes. Which will affect the wait time. So, imbis na maghintay ng 20 minutes yung kasunod, 5 minutes na lang, ikaw na next. So, that's the pace of business transaction. So, dahil nabawasan yung wait time, or yung time to process the business transaction, ibig sabihin, anong impact nito sa business? Mas madali ako mag-process ng transaction, mas marami akong customer na makikater. Much more sophisticated technology today. As discussed, with the technology given, we can support business transactions and business organizations. So, there's the need for information system. Meron tayong technology. How do we use the current technology to be applied for business organization? Mainly using or by developing information system. And there are different types of information system. You have TTS, MIS, DSS, or Decision Support System, OAS, expert system, executive information system. I believe this is all also being discussed in systems analysis and design as an overview of systems. Kaya nga siya systems analysis and design. Before you analyze the system, before you design the system, have an overview regarding what is a system. And part of that is type of information system or types of system. So, discuss lang natin na unti para hindi overpowering, mag-repeat na naman sa SAD. So, TPS, Word Transaction Processing. This is mainly with the businesses. Any business entity that has a transaction, sales transaction, payment transaction, enrollment transaction, o ano ba mga transaction. So basta may transaction, we treat this as transaction processing system. Depende sa kung anong business organization or business entity yon. MIS or Management Information System. Familiar kayo with dyan. You have Sir Renmark, Sir Naldi as the MIS personnel sa DCT. Why? Because they manage the information, all information about the entities within the school. Sila yung nagmamanage. Sila yung nag-oversee kung paano yung information na to from deans to registrar, paano yung sharing, ano yung updated, what is correct, management information system. Decision support system or DSS. These are softwares that helps decision making come up with decision. Usually this DSS, ang ginagawa niyan, nagko-collect yan ng data and then ipinaprocess niya and then ipipresent niya yung data na pinrocess niya into something na madaling basahin, readable, para mas madali yung decision. Example, we have TPS. Pwedeng mag-connect ang TPS at DSS. Okay, so sa TPS, this is, kunwari, yan yung TPS nyo. So, nangyayari sa TPS, sales. Benta ng sales, inventory. Kapag nakabenta, bababa yung inventory. Kapag may bagong delivery, tataas yung inventory. Sales. Tapos, everyday may nabebenta. Yung everyday mo, naging 1 week, monthly. You have monthly sales, you have yearly sales. And then, from the information, malalaman natin ano yung pinakamabentang toyo. Ano yung pinaka hindi mabentang sabon? Kasi meron tayong mga fast-moving items and slow-moving items. Fast-moving, yun lagi natin ino-order from supplier. Slow-moving, 3 buwan na, andun pa rin yung stocks mo, hindi nabebenta. Benta man, isa-isa. So from that data, malalaman natin ano yung mga movement ng products mo. You will come up with reports. And yung reports mo, imbes na the usual report siya na naka-Excel form, pwedeng yung reports mo naka-graphical. Ano yung graphical? Meron kang pie chart, meron kang barcode, bar chart. So malalaman mo, ay, ito yung pinakamataas, ito yung pinakamabenta. So ito namang si manager, tinan ko lang itong mga graph, alam ko na, okay, pagka December, mataas yung sales natin. Pagka March, ang baba ng sales natin, anong kailangan natin gawin? Pag March, gawa tayo ng maraming promo. That's the decision making. So therefore, itong software mo na to, with TPS and DSS, it helps the manager, the owner, to come up with a decision for the business organization. Office automation system. Sa office, meron na tayong tools o office package. Sa office package, andyan yung Word, Excel, PowerPoint, that's the office package. Pero, anong difference ng office package sa office automation system? This one, customize siya, specific siya sa isang department or isang business entity. Example, isipin nyo na lang yung office ng munisipyo. If dati gumagamit sila ng typewriter, papel-papel, record-record, tapos after i-type, ilalagay sa folder, pupunta sa filing cabinet, lalagay sa folder. Kapag ka nasunog, kapag ka nag-iba yung department, wala na rin yung files. So your office automation system ngayon, gagawa ka ng software that will cater dun sa anong ginagawa mismo nung office na yon. And then, andun na rin yung storage. Meron ka mga templates for ano yung mga nire-request na documents for the papers. Tapos, pag nag-create, nagsisave ka ng PDF. Natatrack mo kung sino yung nag-request. Tapos, if merong duration, pwede mag-request after 6 months. Mati-check mo din yung kailan siya last nag-request. Office automation system. Kasama dyan yung memo, pagsisend ng memo within the department or the office. Pwede rin yung parang Outlook, email, and such. Lahat ng function ng isang office. Expert system. So expert system, these are softwares for experts. Sabihin na natin expert can be a scientific, like medical, engineering, architecture, iba pang field na gagamitan ng software. Expert system. Executive Information System, these are softwares para siyang DSS also. Executive Information System softwares used by managers. Lahat na to. Nakikita niya yung movement ng TPS, yung DSS, meron siyang communication software, all in one. Executive Information System. Basta ma-cater niya yung roles as an executive or boss or the manager, CEO, CTO of a business. So these are just a few of the types of information system. So you may be creating one in sa SAD or sa Capstone. Ma-encounter nyo iba dyan during development. Next, properties of data. Okay. So sabi natin IPO. Pinag-usapan natin kanina IPO. What is IPO?
Input, process, output.
Input, process, output. Saan pumapasok yung data? Saan nyo na-encounter yung data dito sa IPO? O paano yung movement ng data? Ako na magtanong mo, sagot mo, ma'am. So your data initial is input. Kapag ang data is input, anong tawag doon? Pag ang data is input, anong tawag doon?
Raw data.
Raw data. Okay? Input pa lang siya, raw data pa lang siya. Now, yung raw data mo, dumaan siya ng process. May ginawa ka. Chinek mo, inedit mo, in-inspect mo yung raw data. There's a process. Of course, your data, after ng process, meron niyang output. Ano yung output? Tawag dun ay?
Product.
Yes, Rosen?
Information.
Information. Okay? O, that. So, raw data, process, information. Ibig sabihin, kapag ang input natin ay student name, Dumaan yan ng process. Dapat may kaibahan yung student name na input at student name na output. Hindi pwedeng yung A, pinrocess mo, A pa din. Kung paano yung input mo, ganun pa rin yung process mo. O, anong kwenta ng process? Anong ginagawa ng process? Kung yung input, pareho lang pala sa output, bakit pa siya dumaan ng process? So, we apply process kasi we need to do something or merong modification sa raw data para maging information siya. So, yung student name, pag dumaan ng process, paano maiiba yan? We can say na your student name after process is verified or checked or inspected student name. Kasi your process is to verify. May dumaan na process. Ngayon, kung hindi siya verified or student name pa rin siya, we can assume na yung process mo walang effect. Walang nangyayari sa process mo. And all of those start with your data, raw data. And when we talk about data, we have properties of data. So your data, meron pa siyang attributes, may characteristics siya. Meron tayong kailangan tingnan sa data natin. Ano yung mga yon? Quality of your data, accuracy of data, validity of your data, reliability of data, timeliness, relevance, completeness. Example, nagpa-input ng student name, last name, 11111. Pasok ba siya sa properties of data? Quality of data, is that reliable? Is that accurate? Do you think 11111 as a last name is a valid name?
No, ma'am.
No. So you have to check these properties kapag ka nagpapa-input kayo ng data sa isang system nyo. Nagpapa-input kayo, nag-require kayo ng information. Input pa lang, chine-check nyo na yung properties of data. Sabi natin hindi valid yung 11111. Hindi mo chinek, hindi mo pinrocess, walang process na dumaan, walang verification. Sinave mo na lang siya basta. Nasa database mo na ngayon, 111. Valid record na yung last name na 111. Ang sabi natin, in rules ng IPO, garbage in, garbage out. Good input, good output. Bad input, bad output. Wrong input, wrong output. Incomplete input, incomplete output. So, garbage in, garbage out. Nung in-input niya yung 111, wala kang trapping, hindi mo vinalidate. Automatic, naka-enable yung save mo. Pwede niyang isubmit. Na-save siya. So, yung validity of data, questionable yung input, nung na-save niya, your validity of information from your database, questionable na din. Hindi reliable yung information system mo. Hindi reliable yung information mo, yung database mo. Ano pa ba? 111, validity, naisip ko kanini. So, timeliness. Available ba yung data? The time na kailangan siya? So, if we need the reports, the grades, kailangan ko siyang isubmit para sa enrollment. Available ba sila? Timeliness, properties of data, relevance, connected ba yung data, related ba yung data with the process, with the department, and is your data complete? So, itong lahat to, they produce the quality of data. If malinis yung data mo, na-verify yung data, na-check natin yung data, na-save natin yan sa database. Another example, andyan sa software mo o sa web base mo, meron kang mga text box, di ba? Tapos yung command mo, save, o yung button mo, save. Sabi, fill out your information. Wala ka namang asterisk. Ano yung mga required? So, blanco sila, kinlik mo yung save, nagkakaroon ka ng blank record sa database. So, yung mga ganong bagay, chine-check natin. O nung na-save mo yung blank record, ipupull out mo ngayon, bakit ang daming blankong record sa database natin, sa reports natin? Meron tayong 300 students enrolled daw, pero puro blanco, walang details. Kasi meron tayong makulit na estudyante, save lang ng save ng save ng save ng save. Na-record yung 300 clicks niya ng save. Akala ko ang daming enrollees. Hindi pala, puro blanco. So you have to check those little details before mo pa siya ilagay or isave sa database mo to have a quality data. Following? O kunwari, nakaka-follow kayo. Next, database system. So, si ma'am, database and database. O yan, introduce na natin si database. Basically, information system, we handle that. In this subject, we handle the information using database. You will be familiar what is database physically, what is database as a software, what is database as a system. We will discuss that today. So database, pag sinabing database, it's a collection of related data. Ito lahat yun. A database of, pwede yung collection of data mo is a database of students. All information about students. Pag sinabing patient database, all information about the patients. Okay? So, a collection of related data. Pag sinabing related, ibig sabihin may kinalaman sa isa't isa, may kinalaman sa proseso. So, example, if you are creating enrollment system, ano-ano yung mga information na kailangan nyo i-consider to build your database? Ano yung mga information na i-collect natin, yung mga data na i-collect natin? Enrollment system. What do you need? Anyone?
Student ID.
Yes, Ashley?
Student ID.
Student ID. What else?
Section name.
Section, name. Sabi ni Stephanie, student name. Basically, about student. We call it student information. O, aside sa student information, what else?
Grades.
Grades.
Date.
Anong date yan? February 14?
Di po kung kailan kung kailan enrollment hanggang ganun.
Okay, enrollment date. What else? Kunwari college or yung enrollment system na ginagamit ninyo, ano ba yung mga importanteng nakikita nyo doon? Oh, meron ng date.
Address po.
Yes, Benjo?
Address.
Oh, student information pa rin yung address. Oh, may student information, enrollment date. What else?
Kung anong
Yung tuition.
Yes, Jason?
kung anong year na po yung student, ma'am.
Anong year level? Aside
Year
from
level.
anong year level, ano pa?
Birth certificate, ma'am.
Birth certificate. Kailangan yon.
Ang department mo, ma'am.
Department or
Course.
Course. So, importante kung ano yung course na i-enroll ninyo. The course details or course information. The subject information or the subject details. Ilang units yung subject. Sino yung teacher. Kung kailangan yun. Anong schedule. Hindi ba conflict yung schedule before you enroll. So, those details. O, school. Kailangan ba natin yung information ng about sa guard? Kailangan ba natin yung information about sa guard? So, kailangan ba natin ilagay yun sa database? Yes, no?
Kailangan yun, ma'am.
Bakit, Rodzen?
Security.
Sa database, sa system ninyo, ah. So, dapat pagkapunta nyo ng DCT system, pag-load nun, pre-enrollment, nakikita ko yung information ng guard. Correct?
No need.
Yes, Rodzen?
Siguro, ma'am, hindi naman yung
Hindi
information ng guard.
kailangan.
Yung guard lang.
Okay. So, yung school, though may guard siya sa physical school natin, pagka nag-collect tayo ng database or nag-build tayo ng student database, merong mga information na hindi na natin kailangan or there's no need to include sa database. Like yung guard nga, merong guard sa school, pero hindi ko na siya kailangan sa student database ko. Ang kailangan ko lang sa student database is all related to student and the courses and the subjects. Following, kaya siya tinatawag na collection of related data. Gets? Goods?
Good.
Oo, ma'am, po.
Okay. Implicit properties of database. So, mayroong daw properties ang isang database. First, database represents some aspect of the real world, sometimes called mini-world or the universe of discourse. Changes to the mini-world are reflected in the database. So, yung database daw represents aspect, something in real world. So, yung enrollment database natin, that represents yung students sa physical world. Yung courses, subjects sa physical world. Tangible, intangible, same lang. It represents an aspect, something that is existing in the real world. It's called mini-world because meron kang student, meron kang subjects, naka-open yung subjects, students can enroll the subjects, nabubuo yung mini-world. Yung mas maliit na mundo. Sa kanila lang umiikot yung proseso. That's why it's called mini-world. So, hindi na-include. Yun, kaya nga, meron tayong hindi included and included. Pwedeng nandun sa physical world, andun yung guard, pero sa mini-world, sa database, hindi nakasali yung information or walang kinalaman yung guard. Any changes in the mini-world are reflected in the database. So, kung ano man yung proseso sa real world, ganun din naman yung proseso sa database. If importante yung religion sa real world, importante din yung religion sa database. If importante yung age sa real world, dapat natatrap natin yung mga underage pagdating sa database. Hindi niya tinatanggap yung mga minor. Okay? Next, a database is logically coherent collection of data with some inherent meaning. So, logically coherent, ibig sabihin related. So, again, database is related data. With some inherent meaning, every data in the database, meron yung purpose, meron siyang meaning. So, para saan yung age, para saan yung address, kailangan ba yung contact number, kailangan ba yung parent's name, Kailangan ba yung last call attendant? Anong purpose nun? Database. A database is designed, built, populated with data for the specific purpose. So, ang database daw, hindi siya basta collection of related data. Oh, yung information ng students, nilagay ko sa Excel. It's a collection of data. Yes. However, anong difference ng Excel sa database? Kailangan merong purpose. And andun yung function na we can easily retrieve, we can store data, we can update the data. So that's why we design, we build the database, we populate database. Pag sinabing populate database, lalagyan natin ng laman. Lalagyan natin, ipopopulate natin yung information. Lalagyan natin sila ng laman, actual records, or pwedeng dummy records, dummy data, for specific purpose. Intended group, a database has an intended group of users. Merong gagamit ng database, kaya tayo nag-build ng database. And some preconceived applications in which these users are interested, para saan or anong purpose ng database. All of which we will discover as we go along this semester. Next, what is database as a software? So that is the concept of database. Now, what is database as a software? Pakibasa po yung definition.
Is a systematic collection of related information organized in such a way that a computer program or user can quickly select desired pieces of information.
Thank you, Benjo. Di ko alam kung nawawala ka, humina yung boses mo, nawawala yung connection. Pero goods. So database as software is a systematic collection. Systematic collection. Ganun pa rin, collection of related information in a systematized way. So ibig sabihin, yung Excel, kung basta nilagay mo lang siya, kung wala naman systematized, hindi organized yung data, we cannot call it a database. Organized in such a way that a computer program, pwedeng another application, another software, or user can quickly select desired pieces of information. So yung database software ko, pwede pala akong kumuha ng information doon, pwede akong mag-retrieve ng information, pwedeng si user, or pwedeng another program yung mag-retrieve ng information. Kapag another program yung kukuha ng information, therefore, dalawa na yung program ko. Yung computer program and the database software. Dalawang software. Following? Okay. Next, database management system. Database management system, collection of computer programs that allows users to store, modify, extract information from the database. Therefore, meron na akong database software, meron pa akong computer program, and dun sa computer program, pwede kong i-retrieve yung data from the database, pwede kong i-edit yung information, pwede kong, ang tawag ito? Save, edit, delete yung information if needed. Therefore, yung collection ko ng computer programs, say collection, ibig sabihin yung computer programs, more than one, two or more. Bakit? Meron akong, para mabuo yung database system ko, meron akong database. Kapag ka-drum yung nakikita nyo, that's database. And meron akong another program, ito yung exe. Okay? So ito, meron kang DBMS. DBMS, Database Management System. Ano yung exe? Pwede yung exe is VB language, pwedeng C#, pwedeng Windows-based, web-based program, ano pa ba? Yun. Anything na kung saan kayo komportable. So that is your computer program. And then, ang ginagawa nun, kapag ka nilagay ko sa text box, student ID 11111, search, magsasend ng request si VB language, si C# kay database, hanapin mo si student 1111, and then, na-search niya, mayroong record found, babalik yun sa program mo, di-display niya lahat ng information mo about student 111. Ganun nag-work yung DBMS. So after ko ma-retrieve, pwede ko siyang update. Nagpalit ng apelido yung estudyante. Update, attach file, merge certificate, save. Mag-a-update ngayon si database. So ganun nag-work ang DBMS. Store, modify, extract information from a database. This is your DBMS. Following. Kunwari nakaka-follow pa din kayo. Next, evolution of database. So yung mga database natin, dati, with the limitation of the computer performance, the limitation of data storage, computer speed, data transmission, limited din yung database. Dati ang database, navigational database lang. Ibig sabihin, view lang siya ng data. Storage lang ng data. Relational database, this is one progress ahead sa navigational database. Anong ginagawa ng relational database? Nalilink na niya yung last name sa first name. Ito yung birth date. So, nare-relate natin. SQL, Object-Oriented Database, the best. Database, web-based database, mga bago na to. These are the latest features of databases. So, SQL database, SQL stands for a structured query language. This is a language that, or ito yung ginagamit natin to send requests or retrieve data from databases. Object-oriented databases, these are databases that applies the behavior of object-oriented. Andyan yung polymorphism, inheritance, ganong approach of databases. Web-based databases used for web-based applications. So these are the different evolutions of databases. Pero same lang. Ano bang ginagawa? To store data. Components of a database system. So tulad ng isang computer system, components niya, hardware, software, user. Pero dito, nadagdag ay pinaka-importanting component is the data. When we say data, of course, kung ang database mo ay walang, yes, Rainier, you're trying to tell something?
Anan, ma'am? Na-open lang.
Okay. So, pinaka-importante is data. Kung walang data, then wala kang database na kino-consider. So, number one ang data. So, you have the types of data, user data. Ano yung user data? This is the actual data. Student name, student last name, middle name, first name, contact number, address, religion, user data. Metadata, this is data about the data. Ano ba yung last name? The last name, ito ay anong data type? Text. Ano yung length? Maximum 50 characters. Data about the data. Ano ba? Birth date. Anong data type? Date. Anong format? or month, date, year. Data about data. Application metadata. This is a data about the application or the software. Anong file size? Ano yung software? Access? Anong file size? Anong file type? Extension file name? Application metadata. Pag sinabing metadata, data about data. Yan lahat ang data kino-consider natin. Hardware. Ano yung hardware? Kung saan primarily ano yung hardware na ginagamit to capture the data, to store the data. Saan natin ni-store yung data? Anong hardware? Sa local drive, external, ano ba? Capture data. Ano yung ginagamit natin to capture data? Input ba using keyboard, barcode scanner. Those are hardware, input hardware, and other such. So ano yung mga hardware natin in handling the data? Output hardware, piniprint ba yung reports, piniprint ba natin yung data, ina-upload, ano ba? Hardware. O ina-upload yung hardware yun, ina-upload. Yun, piniprint ba natin? Or storage lang mismo? All hardware in manipulating the data. Software. So what are the software that we use? You have the database software, you have the application software or the software for the Excel. Ano pa bang other software? Kung gumagamit ka ng third party, yung software para sa barcode scanner, para mag-run yung barcode scanner, kukonect niya sa system mo. That's a third party software. Ano ba bang softwares? Users. So users, the library, the people where we have different types of users. Ito yung gagamit ng database system mo. Sophisticated user, your user can be sophisticated user. Ibig sabihin, aray ko. These are the users that has IT or IT experts. May alam sila sa computer. So, sophisticated user sila. End user, your end user can be naive user or specialized user. End user, non-IT, hindi sila IT experts. And pwedeng naive or parametric, ibig sabihin, hindi kailangan mataas yung pinag-aralan para magamit mo yung software. Pwedeng consider natin dyan mga high school level, pwedeng yung mga cashier, encoders. So, hindi kailangan ng diploma para sa naive parametric users. Specialized users, non-IT users, pero mataas yung pinag-aralan. Specialized in a sense na doktor siya, engineer yung gumagamit ng software mo, architect yung gumagamit ng software mo, scientist yung gumagamit ng software mo. Specialized users sila. And application programmers. Application programmers, kayo to. You create the software, you create the application, you manage the database, database administrator, database manager, application programmers. Okay? Or also sophisticated users. So lahat na yan, these are the components of a database system. Andyan pa ba?
Yes, ma'am.
Opo.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next. Okay. Features commonly offered by DBMS. Ito yung mga dapat function ng isang database management system. Dapat meron ang DBMS ninyo. If you'll be creating an IS, of course, meron kang, if you have a massive information or data that you need to store, that you need to manipulate, gagamit ka ng database. So, considered na yung IS mo as database management system. At kailangan yung IS mo, meron siyang query ability. Meron siyang backup and replication. Meron siyang rule enforcement. Meron siyang security, computation, change and access logging, optimization. Let's discuss each. Query ability. Pag sinabing query, Google, what is query? Query is wala. Sabi sa inyo, dapat may Google, meron kayong dictionary. What is query? Query. 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 Wala akong entry. Anyone? Sabi ni Duke, questions in mind, doubt. Sabi ni Jason, inquiry questions according to dictionary. When you say query, pinakamalapit is inquiry. Request, question, organizing the data.
Inquire.
Inquire. So, pagka nag-i-inquire tayo, nagtatanong tayo, we are requesting an information as an answer. So, dapat, yung DBMS nyo daw, may query ability. Kapag nag-type ako ng student number, hinit ko yung search, nahahanap natin sa database yung request na yon or yung other information. That's the query ability. Kapag sinearch ko lahat ng estudyante under BSIT2A, filter, search, lalabas lahat. The request is to display all students in BSIT2A. That is the query, that is the request, that is the inquiry. So, kailangan ma-produce natin yung list of students under BSIT2A. Kailangan yung database mo nagagawa yun. Query ability. Respond request, process inquiry, process request for data. Number 2, backup and replication. So what is backup? Ma'am, yung sumasayaw, yung may kinalaman sa IT, pag sinabi natin backup.
If ever ma-delete yung
Yes, Rainier. Wait lang, Lian.
If ever ma-delete yung ma'am, yung kunwari, yung front na information on our database, may backup ka.
Okay. Lian?
Reserve po.
Okay, reserve. Backup. Plan B. So if ever daw na ma-delete, sabi ni Rainier nga ba yun? If ever daw ma-delete yung original copy, you have backup. So ginagawa nyo to sa mga reports nyo, assignment. Assignment 1, final copy. Final copy. Para kung makorrupt yung mga unang copy, meron ka pa rin backup. Pero lahat ng copy mo nasa flash drive. Nakorrupt yung flash drive, wala kang pinagkukunan ng assignment mo. Mawawala yung report mo. So we replicate the file, we replicate the information as a backup or as a reserve. So yung PowerPoint nyo, gagawa tayo ng duplicate or replicate file para in case namang may mangyari doon sa original file, meron tayong backup copy or reserve copy. Correct? Lahat naman tayo, alam natin yon, correct? Yes, guys? Kaya pa ba? Kaya pa ba?
Yes, ma'am.
Kakayanin, ma'am.
Yan pa lang naman eh. Backup and replication. Sabi natin, ma'am, sa database, dalawa yung iba't iba yung software na ginagamit. It's a collection of software. Nandyan yung exe. At saka nandyan yung DB to build your DBMS. Question, backup and replication, ano ang binabackup natin? Ano yung re-replicate natin?
Information ng user, ma'am.
Information ng user. Within your database system, example, meron na kayong POS, Sales Inventory System for Farmacia Immaculada. Yung exe mo, VB. Yung database mo, Access. Ikaw yung gumawa nung software na yon, DBMS na yon para sa Farmacia, sales inventory nila. In-install mo. Pag in-install mo yung software, saan pupunta?
C.
Sa drive C, program files. So pag binopen mo yung program files, Farmacia Immaculada, makikita mo yung exe at saka makikita mo yung database doon, yung DB. Ngayon, the question, in backup and replication, ano yung binabackup natin? Ano yung nire-replicate natin? Options, pareho, replicate, exe, and DB. Option B, exe only, backup the exe only. Option C, backup the database only. A, B, C.
C.
C, sabi ni
Reyes.
Reyes. How about the others? Yung iba po. Meron bang ibang sagot? Ibang idea? Alo? Hindi sila sumasagot. Kayo mag-alala. Sa SAD, lahat kayo magsasalita. Sabi ni Reyes C, bakit? Bakit hindi pareho? Bakit silang? How about the exe?
Kasi ma'am, yung installer kasi ng exe, ma'am, is kung mag-install ka ulit is lalabas ulit yung exe. Pero yung database, ma'am, hindi eh. Kaya kahit yung database lang.
Okay. So, say makorap yung program, sabi ni Rainier, para mapalabas natin ulit yung program, reinstall mo lang from the installer. Kapag nag-reinstall ka, ma-overwrite niya yung corrupted exe and yung database. So, yung bagong folder, meron na siyang fresh exe program at saka fresh database. Ibig sabihin, yung fresh database walang laman. Pero dahil si Rainier, matalinong bata, nag-backup na siya kanina before na-corrupt, yung merong 300 records na database, kukunin niya dun sa backup. Example, binackup niya sa drive D, sa cloud, sa thumb drive, sa external drive. So yung yung fresh installed, overwrite lang niya yung DB ngayon, yung 0, matik, meron na siyang 300. E di continue lang natin, run natin yung exe, meron pa rin siyang records. Follow?
Ma'am.
Okay. So ngayon, so alam niyo na kung ano yung babackup. Saan nagbabackup? Saan tayo naglalagay ng backup copy? Kung yung data DBMS ay nasa program files drive C, saan tayo naglalagay ng backup copy?
External storage, ma'am.
Sabi ni Christian, external storage. What else? External storage, your external drive, disk, your
Online.
flash drive, CD kung gusto mo, diskette kung gusto mo, online, sabi Rainier, or yung cloud services. Sa drive D, hindi pwede?
Pwede, ma'am.
Pwede. Pwede sa desktop. My documents. Downloads. Pwede ba doon?
Hindi, ma'am. Kasi
Bakit?
sa C pa rin yun.
Okay. Sa desktop, my documents, sa downloads. Bakit hindi daw doon? Kasi nasa drive sila. So, yung corrupt yung Excel nyo, nalampasan natin kasi nakapag-backup tayo ng database. Pero yung na-corrupt na OS, na-corrupt yung drive C, madadamay lahat. So, irretrievable kahit na nag-backup ka ng 10 million ng database mo, nasa drive sila na, irretrievable siya, wala rin tayong magagawa. So, maglalagay tayo ng backup sa fail-proof na location. Following?
Yes, ma'am.
Number 3, rule enforcement. O pag sinabing rule enforcement, anong pumapasok sa isip nyo?
Compliance with the law.
Police. Pagdating sa data o database management system, ano kaya yung law na pinag-usapan natin dito? Ano yung mga rules na pinag-usapan natin dito? So these are, ma'am, tanong mo, sagot mo. Ito yung mga criteria ng data. Sabihin, compliance with law, sabi ni Darcy. Police. Sa rule enforcement ng DBMS, ang pinag-uusapan natin dito is the criteria of your data. Dalawa usually yan. The data type and the data format. Siyempre, data pa rin naman pinag-uusapan natin. Data types. Ano yung mga type of data? What are the data types?
Long, double, integer.
Long, double, integer. What else?
Bar, string.
Boolean.
String.
Char.
Character. Okay.
Primitive.
Ano yun, Rainier? Primitive data types. Sige. Laliman pa natin. Sa programming lahat yan. Pero when it comes to data types, database data types, dalawa lang yung classification. Ang common classification, yung long, integer, float, double, ang tawag natin doon are number data type, numeric data type. Hindi siya number, string siya. So kung isang character, maraming character, ang tawag sa kanya ay string or text data type. Boolean, yes or no. We have date, currency. Diba bang data types yan? Depende sa anong database software yung ginagamit natin. Pero the common is string or text data type and number data type. So anong classification ng data mo? Anong type of data mo? Student name, last name, text. Anong data type ng student name?
String data type.
Last name, string. First name.
String.
Middle name.
Char. Ay, string.
String. Middle name, string. Middle initial, char. Pero depende, again, depende kung may character option. Character data type dun sa database software na ginagamit mo. Kasi iba, yung character, considered na as text yun. Address.
Numeric.
Kappa Starlock, numeric.
Ay, ano ma'am?
Address
String.
ko. Manlapig, Kappa Starlock, numeric.
String ma'am.
String. E paano yung 0482? Ay. Binigay mo na yung buong address. Paano yung house number?
Okay lang ma'am.
String pa rin. Contact number.
Numeric.
Numeric. Cellphone number, numeric. Age.
Numeric.
Numeric. Balikan natin yung contact number. Is contact number numeric o text?
Text.
Sabi ni Christian, text. Naguhumiyaw. Bakit text?
Ma'am, kasi yung ano may positive, halimbawa yung positive 63 ganun.
Plus 6
O paano kung walang positive 63? Zero yung nilagay.
Pwede pa rin, ma'am. Pwede pa rin kasi ano pa rin po siya.
Ano siya? Text o number?
Pwedeng text, pwedeng number.
Nabago yung isip. O, Rainier. Numeric pa rin tayo.
Pwede, yung, ano ma'am? Text, pwede rin sa text. So. Mas safe. Kasi baka yung iba lagyan niya is plus 639. Okay. Yung iba is ano lang, is gagana pa rin yung dalawang answer na yun.
Okay. So, safe answer. Sino yung matapang na hindi safe yung answer? Ma'am, sigurado ako numeric yan. Ma'am, sigurado ako string yan. Anyone? Yung hindi safe na answer. Paano nyo nasabing numeric? Paano nyo nasabing text? Cellphone number. Cellphone number. Ay, sorry. Kapag iniisip ko, ay habang nag-iisip yung sasagot. Cellphone number 0916 7, 8, 6, 6, 9, 6, 2. Is it text? Is it numeric? May sasagot na ba? Cellphone number? Number yan, ma'am. Cellphone number nga eh. Contact number nga eh. Paano nyo nalalaman kung yung data is text or number?
Pag walang mathematical, ano ma'am?
Very good, Christian. Pag walang mathematical operation. Kapag walang mathematical operation, yun ay
text.
Text. So, yung cellphone number nyo ba may mathematical operation? Ginagamit na ba natin yung math, yung mathematical, ay yung cellphone number nyo? Yes or no?
No.
No. Therefore, it's text. Kasi kung yung cellphone number nyo may mathematical operation, ibig sabihin, meron niyang place values. Kung may place values niya, itong number ko, this is 0, hindi siya 0916. This is 9,867,866,962 kapag number yan. Meron siyang value, place value. Following?
Yes.
Yes po.
Very good. So, yan yung mga rule enforcement. Data type pa lang yan. What is data format? So, you have data type and data format. Anong difference ng data type to data format?
Ma'am, yung data format, pwede kang gumawa nung, halimbawa, yung month. Yung hiwalay yung araw, yung halimbawa, January 19, 2021. Ganun, ma'am.
Okay. So, your data format can be, ang data type can be date. Ito yung data type niya. Data format niya, your data can be month,
day, month, year.
Day, year.
Year.
Pwede nauna yung day, month, year. So, iba-iba. Pwedeng number, pwedeng 01, pwedeng January, 02, February. That's the data format. Yung text mo, format nila, uppercase sila lahat, proper case, walang casing, hindi mo kino-convert, data type. Yun yung data format nila. Alright? Alam yung difference? Next, security. Oh, of course, your database, since a collection and information, sabi natin sa isang business is money, we have to secure yung information, yung data natin. Kung confidential yung patient information, dapat confidential yung patient information in real life, dapat pagdating sa database, sa software, computerized man yung process natin sa hospital, confidential pa rin. So we need to apply security. How do you apply security? Meron kang
Admin.
Meron kang ano pa ba? Password. So meron kang, access restriction. Ito yung password, username, password. So kung wala kang access, wala kang password, wala kang account, wala kang access. So restricted ka. And also meron kang kasama sa access restriction is the access level. Ano yung access level?
Kung user ka or admin ka.
Truth. Magkaiba sila ng pwedeng puntahan na modules. Kapag admin ka, for example, principal, yung access level mo. Pag principal, lahat ng modules, mostly lahat ng modules, pwede mong pasukan. Kung registrar ka, registrar yung access level mo, ang pwede mo lang puntahan ay registration. Kapag student ka, ang pwede mo lang puntahan is personal information, viewing ng grades, enrollment. So wala kang access sa iba pang features or ibang module. So kung walang access level, ibig sabihin pantay-pantay kahit meron kang access restriction, pantay-pantay naman pala yung access ng mga users mo. Hindi mo malalaman kung sino yung nagkamali, sino yung nagbura ng information, ng records, sino yung nag-edit ng grade, ginawang 1.0, yung 5, kasi pare-pareho sila ng access level. Pero kung may access level ka, hindi lahat pwedeng puntahan yung grading system. That's part of your security. Sa access restriction or granting access, ano yung mga paraan natin to strengthen yung security? Meron tayong tinatawag, sa password, focus tayo sa password. Para ma-secure natin yung access, we administer password. So ano yung ginagawa natin sa password para make sure na safe, secure yung access? O pagka nag-type ako ng password dito, sabi password, username, Ma'am Ray. Password. Pag nakita niyo yung password, ang nakikita niyo ganyan. Anong tawag sa feature na yan? Anong tawag sa style na yan?
Asterisk style.
Paano kung hindi siya asterisk? Yung ginamit ko ay ganyan. Nag-iba na yung pangalan. Pero yung password ko, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pero ang nakikita nyo, asterisk, @sign, special character, hashtag. Anong tawag doon? We call that give me a letter. Wala? O, yung makahula, may 10 pesos load.
Password masking, ma'am.
Password masking. Very good. Patrick Day. So this is, sabi ma'am, hindi naman pantay yung ginawa mo, underline, underscore. So this is A, this is S. So this is A, this is N, and this is G. Bakit masking? Mas.
Pinakatago, ma'am.
Tinatago niya yung actual characters. Tama, Patrick? Ikaw yung sumagot?
Opo, ma'am. Tama, ma'am.
Okay. Sige, Patrick. So, aside from that, ano pa yung ginagawa natin sa password to strengthen the security? May pahula na naman si ma'am. Rabski, yes?
So, authenticator ba yun, ma'am?
Authenticate. Anong ginagawa ng authenticate?
Bali, 2 beses kung, kapag sa login, 2 beses magtatanong yung, ewan, parang ganun po.
Authenticate. Authenticate kasi user eh. Di ba? In-authenticate natin yung user. Tama? Chine-check, bini-verify natin, user ka ba talaga? Is this you? Hindi siya third person na gumagamit lang ng access mo. So you have to answer the security question. You have to provide 6-digit code to authenticate the user. Correct, Rabski?
Yes, ma'am.
Also, we authenticate the user. Pero sa password, ano pang ginagawa natin sa password to strengthen the security? Oh, may pahula portion na naman tayo.
Encapsulation.
Push mo, Marco. So we do this sa password as security to make sure na secured yung data natin.
Encryption ba, ma'am?
Yes, Patrick?
Encryption.
Encryption. So meron ka ng 20 pesos. Laban o bawi? Encryption. So anong ginagawa sa encryption, Patrick?
Ano, ma'am? Binabarify yata, ma'am. Kung tama yung password.
Iba yun. So sa encryption, sige Patrick, thank you so much for...
Wala lang, ma'am.
Yeah, okay lang, okay lang. So encryption, example, nung nag-create ako ng account, ang password ko ay, example, the password is 111111. Kunwari lang ha, syempre hindi yan valid password. Ay, undo. Ayan. So, password niya is 1111 o ABC. Yan yung actual password ko, kunwari. Ngayon, syempre, yung accounts, yung users mo, yung information nila nasa database din, di ba? Meron tayong user folder dito. Ano ito yung user list. Tapos, sa user list, nakalagay doon, Ma'am Ray, user number 1. Tapos, username, Ma'am Ray, password, nakalagay sa database 1111ABC. Okay. Kung walang encryption, kung ano yung password, siya rin yung nasa-save sa database. So yung mga hackers ngayon, kapag nagkaroon sila ng access sa database, kaya nilang makita yung password ko. 111 ABC pala yung password nito. So madali nang gamitin yung account ko. What if pagka gumamit tayo ng encryption, meron tayong formula para ang ma-save, hindi siya 11 ABC. Gagamitan natin siya ng encryption formula, i-convert natin yan. Example, ang makikita natin for a certain formula, yung password magiging XX3 XZY2. So, ito yung nakasave ngayon sa database. Mahack man yung database natin, username, Ma'am Ray, password, XX3XZY2. Ano daw? Ito yung gagamitin kong password. Hindi siya tatanggapin. Why? Kasi hindi naman ito yung actual password. Encrypted na to. So you have to decrypt, tanggalin ko or i-revert ko yung formula para makuha ko yung actual password. Following?
Yes, ma'am.
So ganun yung concept ng encryption. Kino-convert natin yung actual data or halimbawa the password, kino-convert natin yung actual password into something else na hindi siya madaling basahin. Ganun din sa encrypted messages. Diba? Makikita nyo sa Messenger. This message is encrypted, secured. Ibig sabihin, before ma-send dun sa sender, sa receiver, yung chat mo, kino-convert nila yung chat mo into something else na hindi siya easily readable. Hindi nila ma-figure out agad kung ano yung chat mo kasi encrypted yung message. Okay? Password masking, encryption, these are just few of the tools that we use as security for your database. Of course, kung meron kang access level, user access, meron kang password masking, password encryption, dapat yung database mo din, meron siyang lock. So may lock dun sa Excel, may lock din sa database. May lock nga sa Excel, naka-open naman yung database. So pag double click ko lang nung database file, makikita ko lahat ng information. Pagka kinopy-paste ko yung database, dinelete ko yung database, madali na lang sa. Wala rin, walang kwenta yung DBMS natin. So that is all part of your security. You have to check all measures to secure the data and the database file. Next, computation. Your database should be able to, let me just check the time, 5:30. Tapusin lang natin yung tatlo. So computation, your database should be able to perform mathematical computation, mathematical equations. So, ano ba yung mga mathematical equations or computations sa isang DBMS? If you're doing sales, nako-compute niya yung total sales. Add. VAT, tax, discount, percent, naka-promo siya, buy one, get one, 30% discount. Paano ba i-compute yung 30% discount? Ano pa ba? Senior citizen discount. Markup. Paano mo kino-compute yung patong? Okay? So these computations kayang gawin ng DBMS mo. Sa transaction pa lang yan. Reports. Gusto ko makita lahat ng pumasok na sales natin today. Your daily sales report. Magkano yung kinita ko sa isang araw? Magkano yung kinita ko sa isang linggo? Sa isang buwan? Sa isang taon? That is part of your computation. So natapos na, nag-run na yung system mo sa isang buong taon. Kaya ko bang ma-retrieve yung sales ko sa every month? And then meron akong annual sales. Ito yung total kong kinita sa buong taon. Kaya ba ng system mo? Dapat kaya. That's part of your computation. Access logging. Another importance sa computation, halimbawa sa stocks. So part ng computation yung stocks. Benta ka ng benta. Ang stocks mo ay 25. Stocks mo ng toyo. Benta ka ng benta. O din, syempre, bawat benta mo ng toyo, nababawasan lang. Kunwari, pa isa-isa. Bawat sales. Eh, wala kang tamang computation. Doon sa pang 26 na customer na bibili ng toyo, nakapagbenta ka, yung stocks mo, pwede pa, nag-negative na siya, 0, tapos negative 1, negative 2, nakakapag-process ka sa system. Pero in reality, wala na yung item kasi wala ka ng stocks. So that's part of your computation. Access change and access logging. So this is connected with the security, access restriction, access level. Logging, ibig sabihin ng log, parang yung logbook, di ba?
List.
Yes, Rainier?
List, ma'am.
List, okay. So, di ba halimbawa sa security guard, kapag may papasok na bisita, nilalag nila kung sino yung mga pumasok, sino yung mga visitors, sino yung mga dumating, halimbawa sa bangko, sino yung dumating, anong oras, kung siya yung teller, anong pangalan ng teller, anong oras siya dumating, observations, tapos kung ka-customer, nilalag din nila yon. Ganon din sa database system. Sino ang nag-access ng system? Nililist natin, nilalag natin. So nag-access, Ma'am Ray. Anong user access? Cashier. Anong oras? Anong oras nag-in? Anong oras nag-out? Kailan siya nag-log? Ano yung mga pinasok or yung mga modules na pinuntahan niya? Ano yung mga ginawa niyang activities? Nag-log-in si Dean. Kunwari, registrar. Ano yung mga activities na ginawa niya? Anong oras siya pumasok? Anong oras siya nag-log? Anong ginawa niya sa system? So example, si Dean, si Sir Tom, si Ma'am Ray, lahat kami pumasok sa database, sa DCT systems. Tapos, may nangyaring anomalya. Na-delete yung record ni Rainier. O kunwari, huwag na na-delete. Na-change yung grade niya. Naging 1 lahat ng grade niya from first year to current. So, paano na natin malalaman kung sino yung among na nag-log in? Malalaman natin. So, sino ba yung mga nag-login ng oras na yon? Kailan ba napalitan yung record ni Rainier? Nare-record natin yan. So, dapat, sabi niya, February 2, nag-update yung record ni Rainier. Anong module? Grades. Sino yung mga nakalagin ng February 2? Anong oras nangyari yon? Time frame, 3:30. Sino yung nakalagin during 3:30? So, ma-filter out natin kung sino yung anong user, sinong user yung gumawa ng activity na yon. Plus, so example, every activity na gagawin ni user, tinitrace natin. Change and access logging. So, kung si Dean, pumasok siya sa student information module, nare-record yun sa logs mo, sa list mo. The user, username, date, time, module, student information, activity, change username, or change student name, change student religion from Roman Catholic to INC. Yun yung activity na ginawa. So kung nag-imbestiga, kung nagkaroon ng anomalya or problem, matitrace natin dun sa logs natin. Ikaw yung gumawa ng changes na to. Ginalaw mo yung record, student ID, 101010. So madali natin mag-trace. Using the change access logging, your database should be able to do that. That's part of security. Kung hindi niya kayang gawin yan, may problema tayo sa security. Anyone can mess with the data, with the information. Magkakaroon ng loss sa business. Yung empleyado, madaling palitan. Kaso, yung loss with the problem with the information, may hirap bawiin ng, kumbaga, nagkaroon ng security breach. And lastly, last feature is automated optimization. Yung features ng databases niyo is meron na siyang automated optimization. Ano ba yung sabihin niyan? Madali siyang gamitin. Optimize na yung mga transactions. Meron kang, parang sa Google, di ba? Nagta-type ka pa lang. Database management. Meron na siyang suggestion. So that is automated optimization. Nagkakaroon ka ng suggestion. Ano yung mga most search or most visited website kapag nilabas na search natin database management. Kapag sa database system, paano tayo nag-a-apply ng automated optimization? Mag-search tayo ng estudyante. So, lagay natin C, type pa lang natin last name, C pa lang, na-filter na natin yung mga may students na last name C. Sunundan CA. O, lalabas na estudyante CA. Automated optimization na siya. Ang dali-dali. So, kinumpleto ko, copies, o lahat ng copies last name, sila lang yung lalabas na record. That's part of automated optimization. Filter. Nag-click ako, gusto ko lang makita ng students with student list, lahat ng BSIT only. So, ma-filter among the student list, puro BSIT. Gusto ko nakasort. So, filter, sort, magkakaiba-iba yan. Filter, sort, search. Pag sinort ko, gusto ko by year level. So, first year to third year, nakasort na sila. Array, sort by last name, alphabetical. So, nakasort sila from A to Z. Sort by grade, highest to lowest. So, masasort, magagawa ng system mo yun. So, that is automated optimization. Following go, guys.
Yes po.
So hopefully those, actually, if you are presenting an IS sa SAD or sa capstone, these are the features that we are usually looking at. Ito yung mga chine-check namin ng panel or ng teachers nito. Because for your database management system to be effective, dapat andyan yung 7 features. Dapat align siya with the policies, work practice, people, policies and procedures, standard operating procedures ng or the system or the process of your business entity or business organization. So, yun lahat yung tingnan natin. Kaya yan. Next topics we will be discussing analysis of data, forms of data, analysis of data, what are the sources of data, where do you get your data, how do you collect data, data collection, data retention, information backup and recovery, cache recovery, recovery atomicity, log-based recovery, and such. So we will continue discussing discussion in, kailan natin mo continue?
Thursday.
This is on Thursday.